Struggling with being a broke young adult like me, or just plain lazy? Well, I've got another classic Italian dish that you can make. Pasta aglio e olio. You can make it with just pasta, olive oil, and garlic. And of course, I'll show you how to spice it up the BTE way. Welcome back to Big Time Eaters. Welcome back to Big Time Recipes. I'm your host, Ezra. Let's talk about the ingredients. All right, first ingredient that is needed, not negotiable, pasta. Of course, it's a pasta dish, we need pasta. So we got spaghetti, and I want to make an emphasis on using a good quality pasta. Whatever you use, doesn't have to be spaghetti, but try and get a higher quality, slow dried or bronze die cut, because it's going to have extra starch. We want the extra craggly edges because we need starchy pasta water. That is a component of this dish, as well as it'll help to absorb the sauce a little bit when we finish cooking. Thinly sliced garlic, red pepper flake, olive oil, salt, and pepper. Those would be all the essential ingredients that you need, but I'm going to show you how to level it up a little bit, bring up the higher plane. More bigger, more timer, and more eaterer. You know what I mean? All right. First is fresh cut parsley, a mixture of Parmigiano Reggiano and Pecorino Romano, the juice of 1 lemon, the zest of 1 lemon, some roasted garlic, unsalted butter. And with unsalted butter, the reason why we're adding multiple fat sources is because butter has emulsifiers in it, which help to bring the sauce together better. So I like utilizing it. All right, guys. So I did mention this recipe is for lazy people. I mean, I get lazy, you get lazy, we all get lazy sometimes. So the first step is the longest step, which is cooking the pasta. So we're gonna get a pot of water, and we're gonna make sure we're gonna use a little bit less water so that we can concentrate the starch from the pasta into the water. And we wanna make sure we salt it well, because this is one of the main flavor components of the aglio e olio. So let's go do that. All right, guys. So next step after getting our pot of water boiling is to infuse our oil, our olive oil, with garlic flavor and a red pepper flake. So we're gonna go into a cold pan, thinly sliced garlic. If you don't like the garlic chips like I do, you can of course just mince up your garlic. However, I do like the little texture of the crispy garlic chips when you do it right. Spread it out a little bit. Then we'll go in with the healthiest amount of olive oil you've ever seen, because this is going to be the base of our sauce. So we're just going to give it a nice long squeeze. And what we're doing here, starting with a cold pan, is infusing that garlic flavor into the oil. Now we're going to bring it up to a medium-low heat. We're at a 4 out of 10 on our induction burner. And we're going to watch this like a hawk, because we do not want to burn our garlic. So we're going to keep it moving as well, so it just crispifies and we get the perfect garlic texture. And for me, that is right on the verge almost of burning. So it's like a perfect golden brown, maybe a little bit before. So when we cut off the heat, it becomes that perfect texture. All right, guys, so it's starting to become a beautiful golden brown color. We're keeping it moving. And then we're going to turn off the heat. Let this chill out for a second. Yeah, I mean, that's right about where I want it. There's some pieces that are just softened, some pieces that are golden brown and caramelized and beautiful, just like yours truly. Now, at this point, we're gonna add in our red pepper flake and just allow that to infuse into the oil as well. And with that, take it off the heat, set it aside. Water's boiling now, so we're gonna get our pasta in and finish this thing up. Lean in real quick. I'm going to tell you guys a story of a young Ezra cooking in the kitchen. This is one of the first recipes I ever learned to cook. Shout out to Chef John from Food Wishes. But guys, gotta focus on not burning the garlic. I even encourage you not to go overboard or go for the crispy garlic. Just cook it all the way through so that you don't mess up the dish. I tried to do it the first time I did it, and I burnt the garlic. It was terrible flavor. I don't want that to happen to you guys. So listen to me. I lived the experience. Don't have my experience. Just do it right the first time. All right, guys, at this point, we've got our pasta just freshly cooked. We went a minute under so that it could finish cooking in our sauce. We also reserved 2 cups. We probably won't need this amount of pasta water, but you can see the starch level is pretty good. So at this point, we're gonna go in, add our spaghetti into our oil mixture. Get the stragglers off. All right, guys, so we got our spaghetti into the pan. I've got it over a medium-low heat. Now at this point, we're gonna add in starchy pasta water to help emulsify the sauce. So go in with about a cup initially. And if you're broke or lazy, that's dinner. Now I'm gonna talk about how we can elevate this. That being adding a little bit of butter as a hack to emulsify the sauce even further. It's a little cheat code. That's why when you go to Italian restaurants, they always finish their sauces with a little bit of butter because it gives that nice velvety mouthfeel, brings the sauce together. So we're gonna let the pasta melt that in. Keep moving this around. We'll keep our pasta water stat in case we need more of that. And then the other optional adds that we're going to utilize, as mentioned in the ingredients part, is some freshly roasted garlic. This is going to bring nice roasted notes, a little more garlic flavor, switch it up a little bit. We will also add in our freshly chopped parsley, reserve some for garnish, stir everything in. And already that is just another way to elevate it. But we can keep going further. We've got more steps, those being a little bit of lemon zest, a little bit of lemon juice, and of course our cheese. At this point, we'll add in a little bit of cheese because this will help form the sauce as well. Let's go in with about that amount. We'll continue moving this around. And it looks like we need a little more pasta water, so we'll add that in. Then it's just a matter of continuously tossing this, and then right before you serve is when you do the lemon zest and lemon juice. And with that, let's get this plated up. It's smelling wonderful. Get you guys out of here. All right, guys, so we got it plated up. Just went with a little bit more lemon zest over the top, the lemon juice, and some parsley, fresh cracked black pepper, and then cheese. So let's dive in. And I love spaghetti because everyone loves a good twirl of pasta. So let's get one of those and let's twirl that a little more, I guess. And we'll just go for a big bite. Wow. Incredible. This is a perfect example of a dish that is greater than the sum of its parts. Everything is just really simplistic, but the freshness, the herbaceousness of the parsley, that lemon zest with a nice little hit of acidity, cheesiness, and that little bit of bite from the red pepper flake. Perfect dish. All right, guys, that brings us to the end of another Big Time recipe. Thank you for tuning in. Love having you. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. People need to know how to cook in the kitchen and learn alongside me. With that being said, I'll see you in the next video.